Peace, peace, peace. TECK. Let's get into it. Gold. Weekly. We have a little resistance at the 2618. Made it right to the 3618 fib extension. We're on our way to the 4414. Why wouldn't we get there? It's almost 5K. 48.9860, roughly, give or take. I don't see why we wouldn't get there. It's the metals cycle. Swing high to swing low. Gives you your fib extensions. I will do it once real quick just to show you how it's done. Take your fib tool. You go from this swing high to this swing low. Pow. Bang. Boom. It's not perfect, but it works. We'll lock that. Let's go to silver. Silver has exceeded the 1618 at $74. Let's see what the fib extensions are should silver even catch up. The 2618 is $112. The 3618 is $151.35. And if we were going to get to the 4414 Fibonacci extension, we are looking at $182.36. I mean, I'd be happy with that. Hopefully you're happy anyway. Life is short. Get that money, motherfucker. Palladium. We are looking at 1827. We haven't even made 100% retrace yet, which would be 34.39 if it was to. We don't know that that's going to happen. We have to take it one level at a time. Could come up to the 0.5, 618 pullback. It's going to take some time. This is the weekly. This is the weekly. You need patience to play this game if you want to play it on the weekly. You want to trade for a day, play on the low time frames. This is weekly macro. Should palladium get above into all-time highs, we're looking at the 1272 around 41.55. We're looking around the 1414 fib extension around 4500. The 1618. 5Gs, the 2618, 76, 69, 76. I like that number for some reason. The 3272, we're looking at 93.89, and the 4414 would be 12,359. Imagine if palladium got to $12,000. Oops, I skipped the 3618. That's alright. Call it 10 G's, psychological, but 10,27273. There's your palladium right there. We don't know that it's going to happen, but gold is already up here. So we take it one step at a time. We don't know where it's going to go. We can't act like we do know where it's going to go. But that is a beautiful momentum shift right at the bottom. Right at a support level. I mean, can't make it up. For now, we watch, we set alerts. I want to know when it's breaking out. So let's put in 2022. Nah. I like 2222 way better. I'll report back when that happens. Let's move on. Platinum. Man, I got some shit up here. Alright, it's all gone. Let's go to the weekly. You know what? I like platinum futures better because there's more data. We've already exceeded all-time high from February '08 right here. And our fib extensions, let's go through them. 1272 is about 2783. The 1414 fib extension, call it 3 G's, baby. The 1618, 3391. Whoops, 3391. Bam. The 2618. 51414 and 3618 6897 4414 8286 for now. Gold is in between these two here, probably around here. That would put platinum futures at 7,600 per ounce. Long way to go. For now, we're holding that high. We need to start making some newer highs. So 2666 is definitely not going to be my alert. 2707 I like better. Let's go. Moving on. Nickel futures. I mean, in the group, I think it was the daily. Yeah, it was the daily that had bullish divergence on the MACD. I don't think that's divergence on the RSI. Yeah, it is. It is. A low and a higher low. It is. Credit where credit is due. That's it, baby. Nickel futures are on a major breakout watch. Let's go to the weekly. I mean, we're in a massive uptrend. Breaking a supply line with the divergence. You can't make it up. Once we crack this 200 moving average, you would look for, I mean, geez, yeah, it's great. We'd want that, and a go. A retest and a go. A break, hook, go. Little resistance there, no problem. If it acts anything like gold or silver, I mean, it won't even stop, likely. But it is possible until confirmed, because we can't act like we know where it's going to go. Right now, gold is just taking off. Silver is going to take off. Why wouldn't the other metals? It's no different than crypto. Once Bitcoin starts to rip, everything else starts to rip. We are in a metals market right now. I'll put a little alert at 180K up here. Moving on. It's that gold to Bitcoin. This is a gold against Bitcoin. I've been here before. This is the weekly. You do have a momentum shift where you have a low, a lower low, and then a higher low. Could very well see a pullback. And that would kind of give you a 3 rise and valleys pattern too. Well, if we were to see that, you know, 1, 2, 3. Just speculating. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to find out because we love this shit. We're going to find out anyway. Might as well share the information. See what happens. Let's put an alert at 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah. That's about right. Why not? And then we want to know when it's breaking the 200 on the weekly. So I'm going to go with 555. 555. Mr. Maze, what up? Peace to Mr. Maze. Bam. I mean, yeah, charting gold against Bitcoin, it's clearly, for now, gold is outpacing Bitcoin. And if we do see a pullback, that would mean Bitcoin is outpacing gold for a little while, which could very well happen after today's run. That retest held. We'll look at it in a few minutes. Let's go to gold BTC. Sorry, let's go back to XAUBTC and let's get a couple fib levels in here just for future reference. Bam. Bam. Lock. Yeah. All right. There's your fib on gold Bitcoin. Let's go to silver Bitcoin. Never been here. So we'll start by finding our bottom. Like that. Like that. I mean, it's pretty much a zone. So what I'm going to do is mark the bottom, mark the top of it. And then we're going to fill it in with a little bit of this. And there's your zone for a bottom on silver to Bitcoin. We got some support here. That's already broken into past resistance. Pretty much confirmed it as support in a way. It's not perfect, but now we're looking at 0.00111 Satoshis. However many that is. Eventually I'll have it, but I'm not used to speaking in thousands and millions of Satoshis. It's not my love language. Some may say. We got a possible resistance up here. 147. Lock that in. We got another one there. Probably another zone. Let's make that zonified. Bam. All right. There's your silver to Bitcoin. I mean, we could get some short-term targets from this swing high to this swing low with the fib. Let's do that before we move on. I mean, that's a possible massive double bottom. If this was to come up here, break, retest, and go, your measured move of a double bottom is from the top to the bottom, and then you would put it where it broke out on the neckline. I mean, that would bring you right up here. Let's see if that's confluent with some fib levels. Not really. Cool, Dow. We'll see what happens. We're going to find out. Going to be here anyway, so we shall speak about it again in the future. I want to know if it pulls back, and I want to know when it breaks out. Go with this 111 because I like that angel number. There's your XAGBTC. Doing things, baby. What else can we look at? Let's look at PLG, Platinum Group Metals. I mean, that's a monthly mega structure. That is a monthly mega structure. And if you look at it, we got a measured move of 1170. It is the monthly. It is a massive potential double bottom. DCA and chill. Eventually we'll be up here, I'm sure. Break, retest, and go. I don't see why we wouldn't, but I can't act like I know, because if I knew where it was going, this would be easy. And it's not easy. There's the first quarter results. Let's look. Yeah, I don't feel like reading all that. I'm either happy for you or sorry that it happened. Check in on it later. But as far as the pattern goes, that is a massive possible double bottom. Let's do that again. What is it? Double bottom. Don't be silly. Let's go to TECK. I mean, this is on major breakout watch. I already have an alert at $56. You got an unfilled gap around 35.67. I have an alert there too. But these metals are so hot right now, this is probably just going to break out. It's not a place to manage your risk. You don't want to buy at resistance, ever. Breakout trading was the worst thing I ever learned how to do, because you're buying breakouts and people are shorting right after it breaks out. It's probably the way my mentor told people in his group to buy a breakout. That way, if it didn't break out, you weren't supposed to enter. But if it did break out, he could take all the credit. Say, I told you to buy the breakout. Oh, but I bought and then it sold off and I lost money. Well, it didn't break out. I didn't tell you to buy. You weren't sure. You weren't supposed to enter. I'm glad I found Mitch Ray. Credit where credit is due. Peace to Mitch. IAG, I Am Gold Corporation, weekly. I mean, this thing is just gone. If it makes an 886, it's probably going to 2117, but we're coming up on the 786. You know, a pullback is expected eventually, but there's so much demand in these metal markets right now. The metal market. It's not multiple. 777. Yeah. I mean, it's just up only season in the metal world. Did we look at copper? No, we didn't look at copper. Let's look at copper. I mean, it just continues to go up also. Let's do the fib extension targets. The 1618 is about $6.30. If copper was to exceed the 1618 and go to the 2618, we're looking at about $9.10 psychological resistance. Every dollar probably would be, but the 3618, 1170. And if it was to go to the 4414, where gold is already in the middle of the 3618 and the 4414, I mean, copper would be at 1280. Long way to go. We're going to see what happens, and we're going to share the information because we're going to be here anyway, and we want you to win. So I hope you find value in this analysis. Just hit the like button. I don't even care. Don't even. Doesn't matter. I get joy just from doing this. Let's go to Bitcoin. See what's happening. It's happening, partner. Oh my God, it's so busy. But that's okay. We want it busy. We got the breakout. Let's check the volume. I mean, we got some little sticks of volume, but nothing big. Nothing big yet. It's a low volume breakout for now, but could it just continue to go up? Absolutely. Would we be looking for a retest? Yes. Around 95K. I'm going to change this 96 to 95. See what happens. I'll let you know what happens. Error? Alright, that's cool. We'll put a new one in. ¿Por qué? Technical difficulty. Deal with it. The funk. Okay, I guess we're not doing alerts for now. We'll figure that out after. Anyway, our measured move is about 108K. We got the breakout. We're looking for a retest. Hopefully go. There is resistance around 100K. Look left. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, what was resistance becomes support. What was resistance will be resistance again. Same with support. Ascending triangle, bullish pattern. Let's look at Ethereum. We got our breakout. We got our possible retest. If we look at it on the 4-hour, we just got to put this on the 4-hour too. Bam. And there's your retest. I mean, we got the retest. The retest is the safest place to buy. That's where the group of buyers are waiting. And they would put their stop loss inside the pattern. Boom. That's how you trade. It's one way of trading anyway. What's the news? Oh yeah, that's nice. Alright. We're looking for a continuation on Ethereum. Does my alerts work on Ethereum? That would be a yes. Okay, maybe Bitcoin's not allowed to have alerts. It's alright, I know where it is all day, every day. Let's look at Bitcoin futures. 4-hour. Let's go to the daily. Same thing. Ascending triangle. Breakout. This right here, 89,785, was the support that I called out. Once they reclaim old support levels or resistance levels, they flip them. So see here, it lost it, and then it came back up. Now it's resistance, and it sold off. Broke above it, but there was so much demand, it didn't even come back down to retest it. But here we are again. Lose it, some resistance above it, back test it. Buyers were waiting. Right here. We're gone. Now we need the follow through. We need the big volume. They're trying to push volume with the Clarity Act. ETF inflows, news, but the charts tell you that the news is coming before the news comes out. It's just a pattern that I've noticed. Real quick, let's go to Bitcoin dominance, which is pumping with Bitcoin. Money is flowing into Bitcoin. Bitcoin dominance is a lagging indicator. So the move already happened. This is just going to reprice after the fact. Monero dominance selling off a bit. Let's check out XMR real quick. 7, wow, got to $800 on some Monero shit, yo. What the hell is up with these alerts, bruh? Damn, bruh. But there are your upside fib extension targets. You already hit the 1618. We exceeded the 1618, but that's where the sell-off occurred. 800 psychological. You would think 1,000. We don't know where it's going to go. But we're going to be here, so I'm going to share the information because I care about you. That's for sure. I want you to win. And I hope you want myself to win. So that's love right there. Let's go. Stablecoin dominance again. We're looking for some more follow through after that bearish retest. I mean, the 200 moving average looks like it could be the spot, but we don't know it's going to get there. I will put an alert there eventually. Let's see if it works now. Yay or nay? Well, looks like it's a yay. I don't get it, but technology is going to destroy the world. Total broke out of an ascending triangle. Measured move way up here at the 886, 4.08 trillion. We're going to wait and see what happens when it gets there. I'll let you guys know for sure. See if my alerts work on total. Yep, allowed. Alright. I hope you have the most blessed night on the planet. I'm DowJonez with a Z. TECK. Peace, 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 love, and llama.